Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another episode of my Barcelona Master League in PES 15, and you could see the match day 35 here to start proceedings of in this episode. It's a huge game against my former team, that's Atletico Madrid, and you could see the lineup for them and myself. For me, Pepe Reina, Matthew, Bartra, Montoya, Grimaldo is playing, Rakitic, Rafinha, Xavi, Pedro, Messi, and Iniesta. They got Mandzukic, Turan, Griezmann, Dos Santos, and they've got Augustin as the backup keeper, because if you remember in my first channel you could see that who was it? David De Gea came on loan from United to Atletico Madrid, and he went back to United. So they didn't have any backup keeper because I sold Moya at the end of the first season, and we were left with two keepers. And Czech also, I think, so retired from the game. I'm not pretty much sure. And you could see a couple of highlights there before in the first 10 minutes of the game. First highlight was a volley shot, and it hit the crossbar. So unlucky for us. And you could see most of the highlights coming to us, guys. We have been dominating the game. You could see first Messi takes a shot, it comes back, and you could see Rafinha then a shot, and it's an easy save for Oblak, was it? Yes. And the 26th minute here, Xavi with a brilliant through ball to Messi, who's trying to get his first goal of the game, and he does, guys. What a easy goal for Messi there, putting us 1-0 ahead. And he's top scorer right now. Yeah, I'm pretty much sure he's top scorer. He and Benzema have been competing for the top scorer in the La Liga, and you could see Pedro gets himself booked in the first 30 minutes of the game. That's not good. And you could see as the ball comes back to Messi, who's going to try go on a bust run with his mighty dribbling power, body feints. You could see a brilliant run. I always love using Messi in both the games compared to FIFA and PES. I felt FIFA was better for Messi, but in this also it's easy to control. And you could see what a brilliant goal from Messi, guys. A brilliant magical goal from Messi. He was like running through, weaving in and out of the players like a tampon thief. And you could see the first half would end like that, and we had more possession as always. 2-0 going the second half, so we are pretty much secured 3 points here at Camp Nou, how you pronounce it. We won the first leg, or you could see the first meeting between us in this season. We won 2-0, and you could see we are trying to make it 3-0 here in 54th minute as Rakitic goes forward with his left flank here, finds Messi, who's going to go past defenders, trying to score the third goal. As it comes back to Rakitic, who's going to take the shot, and it deflects off one of the defenders of the Atletico Madrid team. And from the resulting corner, you could see Iniesta is going to take the corner here, trying to swing it in, trying to find one of the players, score the third goal. It doesn't happen. As it comes to Mario Mandzukic, who Jeremy Matthew with a brilliant tackle there to double tackle actually to deny Mandzukic going past our defense and trying to score the first goal of their game, or you could see their first highlight, because we have been dominating, guys. We have been dominating, and you could see another brilliant through ball to Messi from Rakitic as he takes a shot, and I tried to chip the keeper actually, and that was a huge mistake, because Messi could have gotten a hat trick, and we could have put the game to bed with 3-goal lead. And it's impossible for Atletico Madrid to come back. But Montoya tackles. He's an 81 rated now, guys. Literally, Dani Alves has gone to a 77 rated, and you could see Messi provides an assist, guys. It was an initial tackle from Montoya, who passed it to Messi. Messi finds Pedro with an easy and calm finish. Then you could see 3-0 up, and you could see Suarez soon after that coming in for Messi. Messi was out of stamina, and I wanted him for the next game against Marseille in the semi-final second leg, playing at home. Yes, playing at home. And you could see 3 substitutions there. Melo coming in for Rakitic, and for Iniesta someone else came, I think so it was Neymar. And there you go. And just one of the final highlights of the game came in the 88th minute. One of the final highlights, not the final highlight. Montoya down this right flank, causing problems for the Atletico Madrid defenders. Finds Pedro, but it's a good save from Oblak there. He's always been on top form, but he was not on top form like this when I was playing with Atletico Madrid and when I was the manager of the club there. And you could see Ansaldi coming in for Dos Santos. That was wasteful substitution, you could say, because Ansaldi, he can play at left mid, right mid, and the right back and left back position. So he's a versatile player. He's an Argentine, and Argentines are always special, guys, as I know. And you can see another shot here, trying to find the 4th goal. The good save by Oblak. As it comes to us, we try to find the 5th goal actually. Yeah, 5th goal, and the header goes wide there, and that's how the game would finish. 3-0 victory to Barcelona. Actually, it was 3-0. We were trying to find a fourth goal, not a fifth goal. And you could see 13 shots on target, 13 shots, 8 on target. Messi, as usual, man of the match. And they had one shot on target, nothing on target. So we were containing them beautifully. And you could see I was the other results in the game. Yeah, I was fast forwarding. And actually, you could see we are in third position now. So if we win, I think so. Next two games we already secured top 6, so that's okay. But I want Champions League for next season because we got eliminated. That was a shame for us, that too, in my first season with the favorite club. And you could but I managed to win the UEFA Champions League trophy with Atletico Madrid in the debut season, so that's pretty embarrassing. But coming back to the topic, guys, the second and final match in the episode is against Marseille in the semi-final, the second leg at the Nou Camp, or Camp Nou, but it's a generic stadium in PES 15 as the Konami stadium. Konami are the producers of PES 15, so there you go. And as we kick off here, we have a 2 away goal advantage, so they will need to score away goals, otherwise it's not possible for them to win. So if we score 2 more goals, then we are pretty much done, guys. And you could see BK coming up this forward, pass it to Messi, finds Suarez, who finds Rakitic, is going to go down this left flank. He always causes problems. Rakitic, I really love him. PES 15, he really causes problems. And you could see pass it to Suarez, being selfless there, being unselfish, but Suarez just couldn't finish a shot here. Mandanda is always on top of his games, but even though he was on top of his game, we managed to score 2 away goals against them, against Marseille. And you could see Mendy weaving in and out of the defenders. He comes inside the box, takes a shot, but finally Ter Stegen was could save it. And you could see it's a cheeky back heel there from PK to Rakitic, who finds Suarez on side, who's gonna run past the defenders here, try to score the first goal. He takes a shot, and he does, guys. Game over, guys. Seriously, game over. We already scored 2 away goals. Now it's our home goal, actually, you could say. 3-0 actually game set match. And you could see as we pass on from the back here, just before halftime, the 43rd minute, it comes to Rakitic, who finds Suarez again on side, guys. They just can't set an offside trap for Suarez, who's going to finesse the ball. And what a finish, guys. Actually, it was one of the beautiful goals I scored in PES 15, because finesse finishes are tough, very tough, and very, could say, lull or boring to score, because in FIFA it's really nice to see the ball curving inside, going inside the back of the net. And this was one of the shots, one of the goals that I absolutely love from Luis Suarez. And there you go. And soon as the second half kicked off here, we intercepted 2 tackles by Suarez, who's going to be selfless and pass it to Messi, who's going to try to score the third goal for the team and the first goal for himself. But Mandanda makes a good save there. Finally, another good saves from Mandanda in this game, because he's not been on top form. A good saving spree, you could say, because in first half, first leg, he was unstoppable, but we managed to score 2 away goals, so that matters. And you could see good double save from Mandanda first before the corner and first after the corner. And again it's a corner for us, and as it comes to Pogba, who's going to head the ball. For a moment I thought the ball is going inside, but it was just going to the back of the net, what inside, but it was destined for the wider post there. I always align my stick, and that's the biggest mistake. And you could see Rakitic with a brilliant over the top through ball to Messi, who's gonna take a first touch and hit the ball in the second. And what a goal by Messi, guys, the skipper for today. Messi, the magician, guys. He's literally the magician. And there you go, he scores a third goal, and soon after that I substituted him off because he was actually out of stamina. And I actually tried to make him play in all the matches. And there you go. So one of the final chances here, you could see, will come in the 63rd minute, as they get a free kick there from, and Batshuayi tries to head inside the box, tries to catch the keeper off guard, but not happening here, as it comes to one of their players, Andre Ayew, is going down the right flank here, and he tries to cross it in, but we managed to clear it out. And there you go. And there you go, guys. That's how the game would finish. Actually, I'm just spoiling it out for you now. A couple of chances after that, but nothing more important. Actually, we finished 3-0 or 4-0. We score 1 more goal, and that's the goal here, guys. It was actually a first. It was saved when it came back to Pogba here. I was gonna try find. The highlight continues actually, but I cut it off, and you could see the 4th goal being scored here, as it intercepted by Dani Alves comes to Busquets, who's gonna find Messi. it comes to Suarez, and as the initial shot is saved, it comes to Pedro, and who scores the fourth goal. And there you go, the game finishes like that. We progress to the Europa League final, guys. That's what it matters, and that's how this episode is going to finish. Hope you have enjoyed. Click like button if you have enjoyed. You don't have to like if you don't want to, but it really helps out my channel, because it shows that you guys enjoyed, and I could make more content for you guys. And not sounding happy, I'm really happy, guys, really happy. Europa League final, after being knocked out of the Champions League, so I would like to win the Europa League first piece of silverware for the season, and the only piece of silverware. So there you go. Thanks for watching, guys, and then I'll see you all guys in episode number 76.